Hello, good morning. Welcome to Vilnius in Lithuania. The reason I'm here, goodness knows, people have said, because wherever I go in the world, it always has to have some sort of like meaning, so I can do a unique activity. For example, when I went to Mount Everest, and when I was in Ecuador, I got to walk across the equator, to swimming with turtles and sharks in the Galapagos, to walking around with penguins in Antarctica, just to name a few. I've been to the most northern town on earth, which now has changed its name, so I've got to set myself up for a new adventure to go to Svalbard. Many things that I do. So about 7 months ago, I started questioning myself, what can I do next? What's interesting? I've seen so many incredible things. And I did a little head scratching and some Googling, and it brought me here to Vilnius. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do the activity I want to do today because it's been raining all morning and I've only got one pair of shoes. So tomorrow is meant to be a dry day and the pathways where I'm going will be dry. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I took a deep dive into what Vilnius is and what it's about, and I got to see so many things on the internet. I've read books now about it, and there's so much history about this amazing city. And for example, this river here, which is running very fast, and I'm very scared, if I'm honest, I don't want to get too close. This runs for 320 miles through Lithuania and also through Belarus. So this river is very unique. It's a lifeline for the country once upon a time, and now it's a thriving city with over 50 churches. The history, what's behind this place, is incredible, and I really can't wait to share it with you all. As you'll see up on the top of the hill there is this lovely tower, and it's called the Gyminus Tower, which is a huge icon for Lithuania and for the city centre. But in recent years, it's come under a lot of conversations, lots of hot topics, because where the grass is, and just below behind the National Museum here, they cut down all of the trees, and as you know, that trees do hold earth together, and now the land underneath it is beginning to slide. There are two ways you can get up there. One, you can walk, or two, you can take the little cable car. Costs €1 to use the little cable car, like each way, but I think the good Lord thinks I need to burn a few calories. Time to get hiking. Oh, I've not had much luck so far. Fucking knew it. Oh, I knew it wouldn't be easy. I fell over and slipped on the ice. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Vilnius. What else could go wrong? Let's get to the bloody top of this thing. There are 4 floors to the tower. First floor, it's showing like from the very old times of the cannonballs and the old weapons and things that have been found. Second floor is a theatre. The third floor is showing some of the history which I've read about here, about what happened in Lithuania and elsewhere. I am going to discuss that further. I am waiting to go upstairs. I've actually arrived where there is 3 school parties here. Very young children, very excited young children. So they're running around everywhere. So I'm just waiting so I can get up to the top floor. It is starting to snow outside now. And those of you who know me know I absolutely love the snow. I've made it to the top and I'm here all on my own for now. It's just starting to snow. So, as I was saying about them being 50 churches in this city alone, they're like here, there's one here, there's one there, they're everywhere. So this is one of the beautiful views of Vilnius as I'm walking around. As I'm just coming to pan around now, there's a lovely little river that I'd like to go and walk down also. And just here, this is called the Hill of 3 Crosses. The Hill of Crosses got its name, sadly, as 3 Franciscans died as martyrs, and then pagans actually tied them to crosses and threw them down the hill. So in memory of those 3 individuals, this beautiful monument has been placed up there. That's quite a tragic, sad story, but it does look stunningly beautiful. Look at these beauties. So the 3-day light festival, which celebrates Vilnius's birthday, this from the top of the tower is like the main light show, which covers like the whole city, but dotted around everywhere else where you can walk to different parts of the city. There's other little light shows that you can see as well. Hopefully I'm going to get to fly my drone, fingers crossed. I'm not holding my breath. But we're going to take a little walk around and see what we can see with this lovely birthday light show celebrating Vilnius and also my birthday. Nestled just between these 2 big buildings is Cathedral Square, and I've read a lot about what happened down, what started in this square, and it's touched my heart, and I really am going to look forward to telling you about it. The city of Vilnius has about 550,000 people living in it. It's approximately 400 square kilometers in that huge space. Now I'd like you to try and imagine this. Imagine the Super Bowl in America. Now imagine 2 million people. So thinking of the Super Bowl, imagine 28 full stadiums of the Super Bowl. That's roughly 2 million people. And at this very spot where we're just going to now, a very powerful, unique thing happened, which involved 2 million people, which is 4 times of the amount of people that live in this city now. On the 23rd of August at 7 p.m. 1989, 2 million people started a line from here, which Lithuania, through Latvia and all the way to Estonia. For 6 weeks it had been planned. Now, they didn't have mobile phones back then, so it was all done just secretly using walkie-talkies, and a path was laid out where all of these people would stand together, all holding hands in solidarity against the USSR, which had taken over a lot of countries over Europe, and 2 million people all said, no, we've had enough. We do live in a very, very lucky modern world, should we say, but I couldn't imagine what living in a communist country is, but I was reading so much about this, the Baltic Way it was called, and to think they all did that, they all stood hand in hand just because they needed freedom. And I was reading about this lady, well, child at the time, called Anne Marie, and she had written this article, and her mother was Lithuanian and her father was Russian, and there was a lot of upheaval, and she was so worried that her father would have to get sent back to Russia and what would happen to her mother. And they were driving in their car in Lithuania, and this Anne Marie, she said to her mum, she said about what is communism. Forgive me for interrupting this video here because it's very powerful. Anne Marie was actually talking to her mum about what is communism and what it would be like without communism. So the question she asked was, what is it like without communism? And this is where her mum replied. And her mum said to her, she said, when you go into a store, you can buy as many bananas as your soul desires. And I think that is just, imagine a small child asking a parent that. It's just tragic. And here we are now, right where this uprising began. It's just breathtaking, it really is. So this is it. This is where it all started. It says miracle on it, and it's believed now that if you stand on this tile and you spin around 3 times, you make a wish, and they say it will definitely come true. Now, I don't know what to actually wish for, so I'm gonna have to think about it and come back. But this is where it started, right here.